Ooh, rough night, huh, puppy? Don't growl at me, please. I've been calling you puppy since the first time we met, years ago. I'm not going to stop now. Especially today, with you looking the way you do. How do you know you've had a rough night? Because you're in your wolf form in broad daylight, which is quite unusual, even for you. And I could hear you coming from kilometers away, when you're supposed to be extremely quiet and stealthy. I'd guess that you are either still so intoxicated, or tired, or both, that your body just gave up and turned into a wolf. And no matter how many times you try, you can't go back to your human body. For now, at least. So, I'm always right, puppy. Never forget that. But don't just stand here. Come. I'm not going to eat you. That's your job, not mine. You're the big bad wolf, after all. You can lie, here. A brand new plaid. I got it for Christmas. It smells funny. Well, it's not surprising. It's made from very special wool. From a black sheep with 4 horns, blood red eyes, with a strange pattern on its forehead, looking almost like an upside down star. A sister witch gave it to me. A very thoughtful gift. You don't have to worry about it. It won't do anything bad to you. It's just a nice, cozy plaid, smelling slightly of sulfur. Come on, be a nice puppy. Look at you, such a good boy. No growling, please, mister. You're the one that came to my house today. You knew very well what you would get yourself into, so I can call you how I please. And today, you're not only puppy, but also a good boy. My good boy. I know you're not a dog, but let's play pretend today. And if I recall correctly, I didn't get any Christmas presents from you this year. Or should I say, last year, no? Where am I going with this? Do you really have no clue at all? You really are hammered, aren't you? Let me explain then. For the next, let's say, 24 hours, until you get your turning ability back, you will be my pet wolf. I'm afraid you do not really have a say in the matter, no. I mean, you could always try to run away, but you won't be able to go far. After all, this area of the wood belongs to me. My turf, my rules. I can bend space and time however I please here. So, if you try to leave, your paws will always bring you back here. Just like a loop. Essentially, you're stuck with me for a little while. Come on, that's not the end of the world, puppy. I'd even say that it's a win-win situation. I get my pet wolf, and you get a nice and loving mistress. I am loving and nice. Here, let me demonstrate with some scratches. Don't be grumpy. Just enjoy the moment. I'm sure it feels nice. Look at you. Such a good boy you are. So fluffy and warm. Oh, your fur is so soft. I'm glad we're doing this in wintertime. Look at you. So cute. What? Majestic. Alright, you are more majestic than cute. I'll give you that one. Gosh, I could spend my whole day petting you. But we also need to go for a walk and play fetch. Find you some nice treats as well. I see this one didn't fall in deaf ears. I've always wanted a pet wolf, you know. How come I don't? Well, I guess it's not a very witchy animal. I'm saying this, but I knew a witch who had a bear for a pet. So badass. She would roam the woods on its back. So cool. I do have pets, yes. A few stray cats who will leave me as soon as they feel better, and a crow who is super annoying. I know you hear Beelzebubs, and I very well know you can hear me too. See, told you. One day I had a pet deer, a red deer to be more precise. A majestic beast, just like you, puppy. We would roam the forest together, decorate his antlers with flowers, impress my whole coven. What happened to him? That was ages ago, centuries even. He got killed by hunters from a nearby village. Found him, or whatever was left of him, not far from here. Don't be sorry, puppy. I got my revenge. Went and found the motherfuckers who offed him. Oh no. Killing them would have been too nice of me. No. They made a fete I wish upon no one. I sent them straight to hell. To a place where a friend of mine tortures them without ever stopping. I'm sure they're still down there, screaming and pleading for all of it to stop. But it won't. Never. Why so cruel? Because I'm a witch, first and foremost, and because no one can ever hurt someone I love. Never, ever. Just like you, puppy. If someone tries anything against you, they'll meet an end they never saw coming, even in their worst nightmares. But that's all in the past now, and we are today, 1st of January 2025. Tell me, puppy, how does a werewolf celebrate New Year's Eve? Oh, you know, witches and your kind don't often mix together. And I've always parted with my coven sisters, so I wouldn't know one thing about werewolf celebrations. You want me to try and guess? Huh. I could. Let's see. I can only imagine you either running in the woods in your wolf or hybrid form, howling at the stars with your bros, or just spending the night drinking beer with loud music, smoking, talking about gals, and setting the world to rights. Really? A little bit of both. Well, sounds like fun, I guess. How did I celebrate New Year's? What do you think? So, you think that I gathered with my sister witches deep in the forest, danced naked by a huge bonfire, chanted blasphemous songs, and sacrificed a goat? Why does it always have to be a goat? Because of their scary pupils. Huh, I guess you're right. And they do see the future, so. Of course they do. Clever beasts they are, linked to the world down below. One just needs to know how to listen to them, and then a whole new truth opens up. But I won't say you're wrong about our celebration, but you're not right either. Well, not really. You nailed almost everything except the naked part. I know, disappointing, right? We're in the middle of winter. What did you expect, puppy? I don't want to catch a cold. And it's not a bonfire that's going to keep us warm all night long. Naked witches are a cliche per se, yes. I mean, we used to do that years ago, when times allowed us a little bit more freedom and weren't as populated as today. I wouldn't want a mortal to see us dancing and chanting. They could record us and show it all to the world. That would be embarrassing. Plus, just like your lot, we are bound to the secrecy law. Mortals should never know of us, or at least what we really do. So, no more naked parties. We also drink a lot of booze, just like you, though we prefer wine to beer. Why? Because it looks like blood. I mean, I'm a witch, so of course I go all in with a macabre and goth-ish look. Plus, me being French, wine is a must. You know what? Next year we should celebrate together. Mix our celebratory ways. How? Well, by running in the forest naked. The look on your face. I mean, your ears and your eyes, well, you got me, right? No, we're not going to run naked in the woods. Again, winter time. You have a warm coat of fur. I just have skin, so no. But maybe we could go to the pub, listen to good music while drinking wine and sing not so blasphemous songs. The pub's always closed on New Year's Eve. I mean, we're all busy, so there's no one to keep it open, and mortals rarely wander here at this time of year, so it's all ours. If you want to, that is. Wait, you've been here for what? 3 years now, and you still don't know why we own a pub? I mean, I kind of get it. A coven of witches taking care of a public house in the middle of nowhere. That might sound weird, but you're a werewolf. I'm sure it takes more to surprise you. This forest and the neighboring lake and small town belong to my coven. We've been here for centuries now. Some of us do live to travel or just settle somewhere else, but it's quite rare. A witch usually stays with her sisters forever, or up until she's cast away for whatever reasons. Ages ago, we could still earn money by helping townfolk with potions and spells, but today that's almost impossible. A sister do own a kind of tea shop in town. You know the place. Esoteric, a bit weird, but people go there to buy herbs. For tea, yes, But it helps them with a lot of issues, not only health related. So at some point, we had to change our ways and find a new source of income. I know it sounds trivial and human, but we do live in their world, so we need to adapt. That's how we came up with the pub idea. It's fun, we can play the music we like, dress weird, and no one bats an eye. The perfect cover. Plus, it's a nice way to gather other creatures. Just like you. And you came here in the first place because of the pub, remember? This is how we first met. But by looking at your ears and pleading stare, I will not retell for the millionth time our meeting story tonight. I'll keep it for another time. See, I told you I'm a really nice mistress. But we're talking and talking, puppy. Or, I should say, I talk and talk. And I haven't said what really matters today. Happy New Year, puppy. I wish you all the best for 2025. I'm glad that you're in my life now and that we get to see each other from time to time. I really hope we'll be able to meet more often this year. And I also really hope that you want to stay my good boy for a little longer. Should we go for a walk now?